how to trick your brain into doing hard things. And I know my camera's shit, but it's fine because I'm drinking a Pellegrino and I'm staying in a 23, $24 million house here in LA. Pretty much life maxing and just switching up the scenery for the next couple of days. Now, the reason why I wanted to record this video when I could be swimming, smoking a hookah, or driving the GT3 RS that's rented outside is because I've trained my mind and I've trained myself to do what is not comfortable over and over and over again. And by doing that, it's allowed me to develop this muscle of constantly being okay, sacrificing short-term gain, sacrificing short-term dopamine hits in order to do something that's going to fulfill me for a longer period of time. And it's actually going to help me, right, over a longer period of time. The truth is, everything we're doing, okay, and everything we have around us, from people to social media to habits to environment, right, all of these things are pretty much built to max extract attention from us. And the most valuable thing we have is not money, okay? It's the attention that we give, because where we give attention, other people are making money and they're monetizing our attention. Okay. So once you start understanding this, you have to understand that the hard things that you're supposed to be doing are the things that you should be making money from. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. And the things that are easy that you're doing that feel free are really the things that are costing you the most. Okay. I'm going to explain this a little bit more here, so stick with me. Here's the current dopamine loop that we all get stuck in. Okay. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. Okay. We wake up, we look at our phones. We look for instant gratification and instant dopamine spikes because we know if somebody likes our picture, if a new sale came in, if a girl messages us, if a friend messages us, or, a notification shows up, we know what? Oh, we get excited. Our attention goes straight into it. And now we're like, oh my God, I feel happy, right? Dopamine increases. And then guess what? We're like, I got to get back to work. And just that thought of like, oh, I got to work. Oh, I got to put my phone down. That alone is taking you from 100, like level 100 back to level 1. So you put your phone down. Okay. Then guess what? Your dopamine decreases as you take that action. And then by you doing that, you get bored. You do a little bit of work and you're like, I'm tired. Let me check my phone again. Okay. And then guess what? You constantly fall into this loop all day. And the worst part about it is a lot of us have this really bad habit, right, of going on Twitter, going on TikTok, going on YouTube and watching stuff and reading stuff that literally will have no direct impact to what we are currently doing. And I really have to say this, I literally cut out Twitter from my life a few months ago, even though I was crushing it and I was growing on it pretty fucking quick. I came to the conclusion that every social media community, to a certain extent, whether it's e-com or crypto or Arabs or Spain, whatever it is, right? Whatever pocket of the internet you're in, ultimately it turns into a bubble. And when you feel like you're in this bubble of everybody's winning, everybody has the method, that's when you know you've gotten to a point where you're either superior to that and you can see through the bullshit, or you're falling into it and getting sucked into being the method. And I mean this in the most humble way. Obviously, there's a lot of fucking great people on the internet that you can learn from, but I need you guys to understand that you only want to be learning from those people when there's a direct impact. You don't want to just be following people and keeping up with the Jones and keeping up with who bought this car and what they're doing and what vlog they're recording now, just for the purpose of like feeling inspired or feeling motivated. Okay? Because that doesn't work. So in order to train your brain into doing hard things, let me kind of explain what this looks like. So here's a chart. Okay. This is our brain levels. Let's call this 100 and like dopamine. And then this is the activity axis. Okay. So these are the type of activities we do. And these are the dopamine spikes that we get off them. Right. And essentially, if I were to break this down, when you check your phone or when you gamble, or when you get alcohol, or get junk food, or do anything that you're pretty much doing that is not healthy, and we know it's not beneficial for us, your dopamine goes boop like this, right? Check social media, boop, from 0 to 100. Eat junk food, oh, I feel so good, boop, dopamine goes to 0 to 100. Go gambling or talk to a girl or jerk off, whatever, boop, dopamine goes to 100. And then what happens is your brain, right? This is your brain, boom, 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 right? Starts to crave, right? These dopamine spikes. Instead of being able to constantly build the dopamine, right? And build your brain to be constantly level headed and always growing in dopamine, or at least fluctuating at the same levels, right? So enjoy the highs, enjoy the lows, instead of going on this bumpy ride of 0 to 100 and then back to 0 because your brain has to rest. And now you have no middle ground. It's like your brain's always here, right? It's either happy or upset, sorry, or happy, right? Based off you looking at your phone, based off you watching a movie, or you taking drugs, or you being on social media, or you eating junk food, right? So your brain never has this like ability to build this constant level, this level-headed, stage of being able to be in control, right? It's always itching. It's always looking for the next big thing. It's always looking for the next thing that is going to suck your attention and make you happy instantly. Not knowing that when you ignore the most basic things in life, like traveling, like I'm doing right now, like going outside and taking a walk and thinking to yourself and maybe listening to a song and journaling, right? Working on your goals, sleeping good, right? Exercising, resting, all of these things. And when I mean resting, I don't mean fucking slay on a couch, right? And watch TikTok and jerk off and look at girl pictures. No, bro. I mean actually resting. When is the last time you sat down, no phone, no headphone, no music, and just let yourself sink into your own thoughts, right? And I'm guessing a lot of you guys never really do that unless you're sleeping. So what I'm trying to say here, right? In order for you to convince yourself from doing easy shit, right? That's pretty much keeping you poor, to doing stuff that is going to keep you or make you rich, right? It's all about understanding this graph here that I drew, right? It's all about understanding that you need to find your constant level of dopamine. Find these things that stimulate you to a degree, right? Where you're always happy, where you're always in the mood to work, where you're always energetic, instead of settling for things that are going to make you happy now and then make you crash, make you happy now and then make you crash, make you happy now and then make you crash. And if you can start identifying these things and really following the most basic things that we all need to follow, praying, journaling, working out. And I'm not saying go be a bodybuilder, right? 20 push-ups a day as soon as you wake up. Instead of checking your phone, go ahead and do some push-ups, right? Instead of eating junk food, go ahead and do an intermediate fast and drink a black coffee in the morning, right? Instead of fucking watching a motivational fucking vlog with a Porsche and a Lamborghini, go read a book. Go let yourself sink into your own thoughts. Go touch some grass, right? And if you can start doing these small things and stimulating your brain and being in control of the longevity, right? And the thoughts that are going to make you happy and make you feel grounded, that is when you are in control to do the hard things. Because now, like I said, because I've trained my thoughts and my brain for so long to be able to sit here and work, because I understand what it looks like to work, and I understand what it feels like to inspire people, to put content out, to help you guys out. That feels 10 times better than me just fucking jerking off, smoking a hookah, and going and hanging out with like guys and girls right now, right? That feels way better than me sitting on TikTok and scrolling and being like, I wish I could do this. Oh, this is a nice, let me go ahead. No, bro, I'd rather sit here, work, and see the result in a long time horizon instead of itching for a quick instant dopamine now just to kill time so I can go to sleep. So, quick rant. It's already like midnight here in LA, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.